Welcome back to Antarctic Explorer. I am Miss Bailey, and this is our third and final episode in this incredible series. In episode 1, we discovered the animals living on the Antarctic ice. In episode 2, we dived beneath the surface into the hidden world of the Southern Ocean. Today, we are heading back above the ice to meet some of the most extraordinary birds on our planet. Birds that have evolved over millions of years to survive in the harshest place on Earth. And as always, we're going to discover how climate change is threatening their survival. This is episode 3, The Birds of Antarctica. When most people think of Antarctic birds, they think of penguins. But Antarctica is actually home to a remarkable variety of bird species that most people have never heard of. From the largest flying bird on Earth to tiny seabirds that travel further than any other animal alive. Today, we are meeting 5 extraordinary birds that call Antarctica home. And I promise you, every single one of them will leave you speechless. Let us start with the most iconic Antarctic bird of all, the emperor penguin. Now, we met the emperor penguin briefly in episode 1, but today I want to tell you something truly extraordinary about them that most people do not know. Emperor penguins cannot fly, but they are so perfectly evolved for their environment that scientists consider them one of the most successful animals on Earth. They can dive deeper than any other bird, reaching depths of over 500 meters. They can hold their breath for over 20 minutes. Their bodies are so efficient at conserving heat that they can survive temperatures of minus 60 degrees Celsius. They are not birds that fail to fly. They are birds that evolved something far more powerful than flight: pure survival. Now meet a bird most people have never heard of, the Wandering Albatross. This magnificent creature has the largest wingspan of any bird on Earth, stretching up to 3.5 meters from tip to tip. That is wider than a small car is long. The Wandering Albatross spends almost its entire life at sea, flying over the Southern Ocean for years without ever touching land. It can travel over 120,000 kilometers in a single year, using wind currents so efficiently that it barely needs to flap its wings at all. It sleeps while flying, it drinks seawater, and it can live for over 50 years. But here is the heartbreaking part. Wandering albatross populations are declining rapidly. Thousands of albatrosses are accidentally caught on fishing hooks every year and drown. A bird that survived millions of years of evolution is being wiped out by a fishing line. Next, I want to introduce you to the Antarctic petrel. This striking black and white seabird breeds further south than almost any other bird on Earth. Antarctic petrels fly thousands of kilometers out to sea to find food, diving into the freezing Southern Ocean to catch fish and krill. What makes them truly remarkable is their navigation. Antarctic petrels can find their way back to the exact same nest after months at sea with no landmarks. Scientists believe they use the Earth's magnetic field like an internal compass, a navigation system so precise it puts our own technology to shame. Now meet one of the most aggressive and fascinating birds in Antarctica, the South Polar Skua. This powerful brown seabird is the top avian predator in Antarctica. It steals food from other birds mid-flight. It raids penguin colonies, stealing eggs and chicks. But the South Polar Skua is also one of the most remarkable migrants on Earth. Every year it flies from Antarctica all the way to the Arctic and back again, a round trip of over 44,000 kilometers. It experiences more daylight than any other animal on Earth, chasing the summer sun from pole to pole, a bird that belongs to both ends of our planet simultaneously. Finally, I want to tell you about the snow petrel. This small, pure white bird is one of the most beautiful creatures in Antarctica. It is so perfectly white that it is almost invisible against the snow and ice. The snow petrel nests in rock crevices deep in the Antarctic interior. It has been spotted flying over the South Pole itself, further south than almost any other bird has ever been seen. The snow petrel produces a stomach oil that it spits at predators as a defense mechanism. This oil is so foul-smelling that it can permanently damage feathers. Nature is extraordinary and sometimes quite brutal. So, what is climate change doing to Antarctica's birds? The impact is devastating and happening faster than scientists predicted. Warmer temperatures are causing rain to fall in Antarctica instead of snow. This sounds harmless, but for birds that nest on ice and snow, rain is catastrophic. It soaks through feathers and freezes, killing chicks that have not yet developed waterproofing. Melting sea ice reduces the krill that almost every Antarctic bird depends on for food. Shifting wind patterns are changing where fish and squid are found, forcing birds to fly further and work harder to feed their chicks. And ocean acidification is dissolving the tiny creatures at the bottom of the food chain, removing the foundation that everything else depends on. But I want to end this series not with despair, but with determination. Because the story of Antarctica's birds is also a story of extraordinary resilience. These birds survived ice ages, they survived volcanic eruptions, they survived millions of years of brutal change. What they cannot survive alone is us. But here is what gives me real hope. Around the world right now, scientists, conservationists, teachers, students, and ordinary people are fighting for these animals. Marine protected areas are expanding, fishing regulations are getting stronger, renewable energy is growing faster than anyone predicted, and young people everywhere are demanding better from their governments and their leaders. Change is happening. It is just not happening fast enough yet. Antarctica is not just a frozen wilderness at the bottom of the world. It is the beating heart of our planet's climate system. Its ice cools our oceans. Its currents feed our seas. Its animals inspire our science. And its birds remind us what life is truly capable of. Thank you so much for watching Antarctic Explorer. All 3 episodes. I am so proud of every single one of you for caring enough to learn. I am Miss Bailey, and I hope to see you in our next series very soon. Keep exploring, keep learning, and never stop caring about our incredible planet.